Hello guys, we are back. We are still waiting for some of the teams. I just wanted to quickly talk about the two teams we've got playing up next. I'll just make sure that my music's not going to randomly pop on. Basically, we do have Plastic Fantastic against
IDDQ.
I tried doing it without
IDDQD.
looking, and you got it. I think. Have you? I don't know. I have to see when you go back in.
It's IDDQD.
IDDQD. Okay, alright, I trust you. Don't worry. It's fine. They were just waiting for these guys. We did see Plastic Fantastic recently in the ESL and a couple of other tourneys. They got a very, very good team. Guys that I love watching over and over and over again. I've started to get to know these guys quite well from watching them play and casting them. They've just got a very strong, solid team. They did get defeated in the ESL in the past week, but this is a team who have been very, very solid. We will be starting, so I'm actually going to go into the match this time, so you guys can see the start. We are on fire as well. As we know, both of these guys are going to be coming out now. Quick explanation: we do have Waterfall in the top left, close point for the blue. We do have the midpoint there, Graveyard, and we have the close point for red, which is Quarry. We've got the two bosses down, bottom red, top blue, both 150 points. You can obviously only go for the opposite team's boss. So we see here red are going to mid, and we see the Thiefs going to Waterfall on red, and we do see a close point. So we've got a bit of a 1-3-1 split between both teams at the moment, mate.
Yeah, right now we are going to see Sizer actually deal a significant amount of damage to Gummy here. Gummy actually being very, very low almost instantly, but we are seeing Sizer in a little bit of trouble here. Going to have to pop that withdraw and dodge out of the way and heal. Gummy also very, very low here, but a big fight kind of brewing in middle here as Sizer and Gummy kind of come up here. And we actually see no capping for the Team IDDQ onto Waterfall, which is really odd. Huge mistake by their part. Just very, very big miscommunication. And Siza is actually going to take advantage of that and cap it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened because there's a portal there. So Beyond has gone over. No points accumulated there either. Bit of an odd one going over at Waterfall there. I'm not sure if it was a bit of a bug going down, but that was very interesting how they didn't capture that point. They're actually out there far now. You got the Ranger. We see Dragfu here as well. Unfortunately, it does look like the Warrior might be just pinching ahead of him at the moment. The Ranger, he's not actually running a Spirit Spec, so fair play to this guy for running what he is. He is doing very well, but he's not getting any damage down on Brujo. He's a very, very, very complicated Warrior to take down. He's very strong as well in those fights. And we did see Bazeleel go down in mid and Ted just securing that point there. So we do see that red have mid, and we got two contestants. No points for blue yet. Oh, we do see that I have lost my code just for a second. I'm just going to keep talking for a moment. Here we see Sizer down on X-Gummy, just taking him down, securing Waterfall. Sizer very, very good at taking those side points. He is very strong at running around the map, trying to cap and decap, doing very, very well at keeping Waterfall. Now got the mid as well. For them, I mean, we're seeing between mid and Waterfall, red aren't going to push too far to Quarry, back to Quarry. They want to be very offensive. They're just going to basically completely destroy them around the map. They're pushing them hard now.
Yes, sorry about that. My equipment just kind of went crazy. So.
That's okay, man.
All right, so it looks like we do see Plastic Cypress actually trying to really, I don't know. So far from what we've seen is Plastic Fantastic is just dominating this match right now.
With these teams, there doesn't seem to be a clean-cut way. I mean, Plastic is going down quite fast there, although he did have to pop his Death Shroud there. Dragfu is now going down very, very quickly. A different kind of Ranger spec that I'm not very familiar with. I think Plastic's going to get that point, to be honest. There is a lot of fighting now on the Waterfall as we see Plastic Fantastic are outnumbering blue. by 3 or 4 to 2. It's they've been very strong in their close point.
Yeah, right now it's really kind of at a huge disadvantage for IDDQ right now. Plastic Fantastic doing a wonderful job at just complete map dominance. We do see 3 points now on the side of Plastic Fantastic. Waterfall being capped, and we are going to see Hanso actually go down here as well. Going to pop that wave of light, but you're going to go down eventually. And Plastic Cypress dealing just so much damage to these 2 players here, and he's actually going to be able to live, pop Death Shroud, and just kind of move away and just pretty much just kind of take his points at different strides there. He is going to go down there, but he does have the rest of his teammates to try and back him up.
We do see Blue picking up a point now, so already 250 points to Red and 15 points to Blue. Blue do not appear to have any communication whatsoever.
No.
Midpoint was open up until now for a good minute, 2 minutes, and Blue even ran right past it, not even going for a decap to just help on the quarry and secure that point. Fair enough there. But there's no communication around the map. They should be saying which classes, which people are on each point, so they know if a point's open, they can go to that point, even to just decap it. The communication is not there with Blue. It is there with Red, and this is what's key. It doesn't matter if you're a good solo player. You could be 5 good solo players. If you haven't got the communication in these team fights, you are going to lose. It is as simple as that.
I mean, just complete map dominance and just overall team dominance from Plastic Fantastic. 450 to 52 points. That is going to be the first game under the belt of Plastic Fantastic in this best-of-3 series for the finals position. Can IDDQ pull it out and win a 2-1 victory in the next few matches?
It's interesting because we did see IDDQ kind of dominate in their match, and this is then the skill difference as we're seeing it now, and the communication difference of these teams, not taking anything away from IDDQ and their win previously, of course, but you can see the difference between a team who is well played together and very, very aware of their team and their tactics compared to a team that potentially might be a little tiny bit out of their depth right now. We'll see on the next match to see if that actually changes around.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. When was the Guild Lord killed, by the way? Was that while I was messing with my equipment?
No, we completely missed that.
Okay, awesome. So, well, I mean, not that it really matters.
I was just trying to ignore it, just because we missed it.
Yeah, the amount of dominance that Plastic Fantastic is sharing right now is just so big and just such a key point to this map right now. I mean, you just have to have so much communication on this map. That is going to be the first notch under Plastic Fantastic's belt in this best-of-3 series for the semifinals for a spot at the finals. Yeah,
very good there. I mean, just complete. I mean, we completely missed that kill, but like as Baz said, we've just, when you're being dominated that much, you kind of start to think about what the teams could be doing better, could be doing wrong, maybe potentially giving you guys a bit of a rundown. We do have another match.
Battle of Kylo. Still, again, my favorite map to play on, and as well as to cast on, because it just really shows the strength of the team. And basically what's going to have to happen is IDDQ is going to have to win 2 more matches to be in the semifinals. If Plastic Fantastic, say that 5 times fast, comes out the victor on this map, they're going to be facing Team Joker in the finals for this tournament.
Yeah, we do see the guys are going to come in shortly. Blue looks like they're going to be potentially mixing things up a bit here, maybe with their team comp. I think they're letting them just do what they want to do in that kind of respect, which is fair enough. This is not run by us again. Yeah, it's just complete dominance there in the last game. IDDQ, I'm not sure what was happening there. Maybe that wasn't their map, and we'll see them pull it out of the bag. But Plastic Fantastic, probably, in my honest opinion, are very, very likely to take this tournament, just from the way just the amount of time they've played together, the way they've been. Look in the brackets. Joke They could do it. I mean, they are very, very strong. A joke plastic final is my prediction at the moment. I don't know what you think about that.
No, just based off of what they were able to pull off in the last match, it's going to be very, very hard for Team IDDQ to really do much of anything right now. So they're going to really have to step it up and really make sure that they win this and keep control of the trebuchets, or to keep control of the points. That's going to be kind of a key factor here. If Plastic Fantastic is going to be able to keep trebuchet control as well as their mid, that's going to be kind of a huge factor in this match. Trebuchets play a very, very key role in this map, and looks like Plastic Fantastic isn't going to actually do anything to their team composition. Pretty much the same players, same classes, and it looks like the same for IDDQ, except for there's one player we're still waiting on to join the team, and then we'll get set here. So I'm curious to see if the Mesmer play kind of plays a key pivotal role on either side, or if it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't see. It's good that Mesmers are coming out a lot more at the moment. They're not necessarily stronger. I don't believe the comments about them being not viable, because I still believe they are viable. Especially for mobility around the map, but for everything else, we're seeing a lot more of the torch being used. As we see, we're just looking at Beyond here. He's using very much a condition damage spec. Going for the Berserker's Amulet also as well. Just take a look at the traits still. We did have a quick look earlier. So doing a lot of shatters, removing boons. Also, mainly relying on those shatters. Also getting the extra bounce there on the staff, so gaining a bit more extra might for himself. It's all based off shatters. He's going to drop below 50% health. He'll have all his cooldowns back on his shatters as well. So he's running a very nice Mesmer spec, and we're going to see how these guys go. It'll be interesting. Maybe we'll just keep an eye on the Mesmers, see where they go as we see go out of this map now onto the map.
Well, looks like Drakfuse is going to go for their close point. It looks like no one on the trebuchet for the IDDQ team, as well as no one on the trebuchet for the Plastic Fantastic. Everyone's going to kind of collaborate into the mid here, and it's just going to be a huge team fight. I think we're going to see a lot of try and point defenses being dropped down almost instantaneously here, and we are going to see Plastic Cyrus get dropped pretty quickly, but he's going to have to pop his Death Shroud to try and make sure that he stays alive there. A lot of AoE damage coming up onto the midpoint here, but we are seeing the Plastic Fantastic kind of rotate away from the keep and kind of try and push back the IDDQ team, and they're doing a very good job at that.
Yeah, they came back downstairs. I mean, there's a lot of fighting around the midpoint. We've got to 1 point each now. All the focus is on the mid. No one's guarding the... If someone got on the Treb at the moment, they'd have a field day. I mean, Windmill is also... looks like they're moving. Blue's going to move up to Windmill. Is going to try and decap it. That Ranger's going to try and tank it over there. Hopefully you can maybe just get a bit of a knockback on Plastic Cypress as he comes into the point. Gets a fair bit of damage. Does look like Plastic Cypress is also using... Yeah, we see a lot of this flesh. I'm using this. This has got to be something I'm missing here from my Necro. We do see Quiz go down on the mid. Red now keeping that midpoint as we see the Guardian now going for bunker on there.
And so right now, early lead for Team Plastic Fantastic. They're going to have 2 points here shortly after they recapture their close point, which is going to be the windmill area. Now, no one has actually touched Mansion, which is a little bit different here. Still no trebuchet play from either team, and we are seeing that the red is in complete dominant control of the mid here. And it looks like IDDQ is going to try and focus a little bit on the enemy close point, which I feel might not be the best play if they don't have a trebuchet right now. They're going to really need to try and do something, and unfortunately they all go down here trying to take the close point, and that's going to give the Plastic Fantastic a little bit of a break here and try and kind of regroup here. We are going to see Middle try and do some heavy damage here onto Gummy. Gummy doing a good job at dodging and rolling out of the way here, but Sizer is going to do a significant amount of damage as well.
Yeah, now Sizer has picked up that they've actually not got their point there. He's a very good key player for Plastic Fantastic. very map aware, very, very good initiative. He just got onto Mansion, as you can see, did decap it, so Drakvu's now been delayed by getting to any kind of fight around the map, and actually now they've pretty much outnumber him on the mid, either that or just keep it even. Sizer using his initiative there. We need to see a little bit more of that from Blue on this match at the moment. We did see Brujo going for the treb on the blue team, but just thinking, you know what, they're not using it, I'm just not going to bother.
Yeah, pretty much the entirety of this match so far has been the focal point of the mid, and Plastic Fantastic just in complete dominance right now. Unfortunately, Hanson, excuse me, not Hanson.
Handsome! He's a handsome fellow!
Not dealing a lot of damage, unfortunately, not really being able to do much of anything. Sizer really try and chasing him down here. Going to pop that swiftness, try and get away here. He does have that heal. Can he get it off there? Going to be able to get off his heal. Nice job there by Hanzo. And he's going to actually walk up to the, again, the close point of Plastic Fantastic. Again, Blue just making pivotal mistakes in this match, trying to focus on the wrong areas, not using the Trebuchet to their advantage. If you're going to go for a close point, you've got to have that Trebuchet support, or else your team is not going to do well.
No, that's it. Well, the problem is, I mean, if they had some more focus and more strength in the team fights, they might be able to do something. But Plastic Fantastic just got too much damage and focus, and that treb, like you said, would even out the fight. But no one's used that initiative to get onto that treb yet. We do still live.
For a team wipe, that's a huge advantage right now for Plastic Fantastic. While they're up 2 points and about not 200. I can't do math apparently. About 100 points advantage right now. Jebro, I mean, is there anything that the IDDQ can do to come back from this other than just get points in Trebuchet? Is there anything that their team combination can actually do?
They need to try and deal with Sizer. Sizer is the main key. He's back on Mansion. He's decapped it again. Blue need to secure their home point, and they need to move out from there. They need to either bunker it, or they need to have someone paying attention and watching it. Until they do that, they're not going to be able to get out into these into the map and actually claim any land. Red are got a 2 cap at the moment, and Mansion is contested, so Blue aren't going to get any points. They are in fact just getting killed, so all the points are going to Plastic Fantastic at the moment. Other than that, get on the treb, get that treb involved in those team fights. Maybe we'll see the Warrior use the initiative and maybe jump on the treb. I mean, the treb is almost on 70% HP. He could go for it. I mean, even just going for their clothes maybe to try and draw them out, but there's not much they can do. The points wise, they can still possibly come back, but it's not very likely at the moment.
Yeah, Quiz goes down once again here. Gummy acts very, very low here. He's going to be down now. Here comes the stomp. Can it happen? Lots of stomps being accumulated. Unfortunately, that Wolf is going to howl and signify that is another stomp there onto the team IDDQ. And just in complete dominance right now. Plastic Fantastic playing a wonderful game.
Yeah, I can't really fault them at the moment. I mean, they've probably been a bit complacent, leaving mid open, and the way they're playing across the map, to be honest. But the thing is, they're winning. They're kind of thrashing them at the moment, so they can play that freely. I mean, they're not really guarding any. They're leaving Mansion. I mean, now their Mesmer is actually running off just to get some 1v1 action, try and do that.
Classic Cyrus actually goes down onto their close point, which is going to be the waterfall. But man, the Quaiser actually comes up, uses the Sanctuary, pops him out of the way, and reses Plastic Cypress. What a great play there by the Quaiser. I apologize if I'm butchering your name, but I probably am.
I just call him Te.
Te, okay. So, Te is... I'm going to call him Quaiser because that sounds cool. Quaiser's doing a pretty good job at supporting his team there. He does have his heal. A lot of condition damage being applied to him. Unfortunately, Bazeleel doing not a lot of damage, unfortunately, as well as he really could be. And that is going to be another just kind of key focal point there for the IDDQD, really trying to take this close point back from Joker, and doing actually a very good job there. Going to be able to stop the Quaiser, and unfortunately Plastic Cypress is going to try and rally him. Can he get it there? Very, very close. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to. He does go down himself there.
Yeah.
And we're actually going to see Sizer come in with that Whirlwind, dealing a heavy amount of damage here, and actually going to have to retreat there once again because he knows he's not going to be able to do much of anything. So we are going to see the waterfall, windmill, excuse me, not the waterfall, wrong map. The waterfall go in favor of IDDQD and finally get some points there, but right now they're behind by a good 200 points.
It's a very nice move there from Plastic Fantastic. I mean, that's a sign also of a good team, knowing when you've lost a fight, and to actually look, they've left their close point open. They've left their only point open that they've got again, and Plastic Cypress just spawns, runs out, gets a free cap. That's the kind of play that's not going to win you a match. I mean, there is still possibly coming back, but that's been happening constantly through this match and through the previous match. It is very unfortunate for them. But going back to Windmill, the fight we just had, Plastic was actually doing extremely well, just ranging on that tubing on the side of the map there, and Blue had no idea what was going on. They didn't even know she was there. Just ranging, getting those condition off, spreading him around, doing a really good job. And unfortunately, when she went in for the rest, she actually went down because she's actually very, very squishy.
Very squishy indeed. Quiz very, very low here once again. And then we are going to see Bazeleel very, very low here again. So that's 2 players of the IDDQ team down. Can Bazeleel get rallied? I don't believe so. They're just going to try and bleed him out there. As the rally is being attempted here, can he get up? Very, very close here at still about 80% HP, and that is not going to be the case. He's going to be able to be DPS down. He's actually going to get that rally there. Nicely done there by IDDQ, being able to rally Bazeleel, try and contest this point here at mid. But at this point, it is looking very, very much like Plastic Fantastic is going to be our finals into the finals.
Yeah, Bazeleel actually did have Vengeance up there, and they didn't get the kill off to actually secure him to keep his health back up. So Red keeping that, now putting that portal in the mid. It looks like he made a little bit of a fault there actually with his portal. He put 2 in the mid. Maybe he's trying to give Blue a bit of a chance at the moment, as we do see they don't have a cap at the moment again. They have pulled back some points. It's not a complete thrashing, but it is close to one. Plastic Fantastic not really having much of a challenge here, in all honesty. Fair enough, fair play to Blue Team, putting in a good effort. Need to maybe work on their communication a little bit more, but also putting in a really good fight. Good to see them playing in this tournament, and very well done for getting to the semi-finals. As we do see 10 points away from Plastic Fantastic as they go into the final and they smash it.
Yeah, congratulations to Plastic Fantastic. They're going to be facing the